My name is Kevin Hill, and today I'll be discussing the unique and rarely replicated editing style of the film Stranger Than Paradise. The Jim Jarmusch directed film was released in 1983 and was co-edited by Jim Jarmusch and Melody London. Jarmusch has been a large figure in the independent cinema movement since the 1980s, and his style has been described as minimalistic, despite challenging many traditional film structures of the time. Melody London is a skilled editor with credits in over 37 films, documentaries, and shorts. Now, instead of focusing on the editing of one scene in this film, I find it much more interesting to discuss the editing of the entire movie, or rather the lack thereof. What I found so unique about this film was the means by which it was created. Jarmusch had practically no budget at the time of creating Stranger Than Paradise, so to create the film he used what are called short ends. When big budget productions would switch from one roll of film to another, they would typically leave a small section of the old roll unused. These small, unexposed portions of film became known as short ends, and Stranger Than Paradise is so unique because the entirety of the film was created using these short ends. What makes the editing style in the movie so profound is that Jarmusch chose to film each scene to the exact length of each short end that he was using, meaning that if one of these short ends was longer than the length of the scene, actors were forced to improvise dialogue and actions until the film ran out. This can be seen clearly in many points in the film. Although this seemed a bit awkward at first, I grew to enjoy the more natural feel that arose from this editing choice. Actors were forced to embrace their characters and continue playing their roles based on the context of the scene, even after the directions from the script had ended. There was obviously still some intentional editing involved in the film, apparent through the use of background music and fading transitions between scenes. However, the lack of editing in the scenes themselves and the long, drawn-out endings of many of the scenes was something very unique and a style that has not been very common in any films since. The film won the Golden Camera Award for debut films at the Cannes Film Festival in 1984, as well as winning the Golden Leopard and the prize of the Ecumenical Jury. Thank you so much for watching.